Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 23rd episode of Saiki Kusuo no Psy-nan, or The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. And last episode, what happened? Well, Saiki had a very fun and exciting summer vacation with all of his friends, doing a big variety of stuff, like taking drugs for money, and going on a date with Terahashi that he didn't really want to go to, but he enjoyed himself nonetheless when he was there, I'm pretty sure. And Terahashi enjoyed herself as well because she got to go on stage and participate in the stage performance. And yeah, just a lot of fun was had. I think that's the real takeaway from the last episode. So yeah, before we get into the next one, I just want to say that we are approaching the end of this first season pretty soon here. So I just want to let people know that I am planning on watching the second season like immediately after I finish the first one. So if you are worried about that, don't be. I will be doing that. So yeah, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. But speaking of second season, that would mean a new opening. I wonder what that one will be. Because all the openings have been pretty good. So. Magic, psychic, high kick, yeah. I just like how Terahashi just sparkles there, so my new headcanon is that every star in the sky is just a Terahashi. And the Terahashi we know here is just one that felt the earth to bless us with her presence. I think that's now canon. The heir to a conglomerate makes his appearance. Huh. Well, that sounds interesting. I don't think I'm gonna like that character, but... Well, do so for the audience's sake. Yes. Someone's clearly checking their privilege. Basically, yeah. Well, to make your guys' lives more interesting, of course. Wow, dude. You're just asking to be robbed. Is this a guy that was in the money bath in the opening? Now that I think about it. uh... Wow, dude. Don't... Oh, well that solves that problem. uh... Yeah, that's how it goes. He might be rich, but he doesn't have psychic powers. uh... Yes, it is. Oh, wow. I guess that makes sense. The only thing I value at this school... I mean, I don't blame him. That's a good enough reason to me. Yeah, he's about to live in hell. Is that Mara over there? Yeah. Oh, I guess he was just sneaking over there. Wow. More importantly, her name's Terahashi. You're not worthy to call her that. Even I'm not worthy to call her that. Well, even if she was, he couldn't go in there. I didn't have time to read that. I realized it was there too late. Well, that's not true. That is hard to find. Oh god, that face. Don't lose it. uh. uh. Yeah, I probably shouldn't pass that up, but I still hope you do. I don't think it works that way. I mean, Saiki might be not as rich as you, but he's got his assets. uh. Oh, wow. Better than you thought, huh? It's a battle manga now. It was not a sports manga either, but that never stopped you before, writer. Yeah, but now I love Saiki, so... Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, well, that was just not the best timing. Because it makes it look like you want to fight for her love because you showed up at that time. You did say that. You're falling apart, Terahashi. Yeah, that's smooth, Saiki. I do love the little blizzard around her. Probably best to stay asleep. Well, sure, but there's only one goddess, one Terahashi. You will. You're adopted. Oh wow, that's bad. Because nobody wants to go to Siberia. It's usually used as a threat. Yeah, it's pretty much just bullying. I feel like this is... I feel like we know the person behind this. Yeah, I'm sure it is. There we go. There's the money bath. Yeah, this guy's pretty quick. He's pretty quickly ruining our lives. No one cares, Nendo. Oh, wow. That's just Mara. You are low-key one of the best characters in this show. Yes. What are you saying on? As that's money? I guess it is, but it looked like, you know, VHS tapes or something at first. Oh, the Terahashi fan club. Yeah, it's on now. But then he just throws wads of cash outside and they all leave. That's a nice looking phone. Yeah, that's one thing you can't forgive. I mean, well, when you put it like that. Wow, that's quite a hand slip. Yeah, what's money when you have Terahashi at stake? Yeah, you can't buy a goddess. I mean, you can buy that though. That's something you can buy. Well, he's been crushed by he's been crushed under his own money. So Tsundere Grandpa returns. I don't think I'm ready for that. Somebody should have prepared me for that. Yeah, because they know now, so it's easier to visit. You okay, man? At least you don't have to go to Siberia just yet. I know. Yes, it's just weird as always. He is home. Yes. And yeah, those are fun places to go. That does sound nice, I suppose. Yeah, but he doesn't want you here. That, I guess... Wow. Uh, the pain of being a tsundere. I do, but the understanding and caring are two different things. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just see the word totes there. I no, Nendo. Yeah, that's probably not gonna end well for anyone. It's probably fine, don't worry about it. Uh you're probably too old to wear that. Yeah, any excuse to leave that. Oh, okay. Uh, what is happening right now? uh, he's a ghost. uh, have a contact lens. Uh, I doubt it. I don't think that's true. I didn't want them when I was 17. I wanted cute anime girl figurines. So yeah, buy one of those. Uh, I mean, yeah, he could go for a change of pair. Hmm. I noticed. This is so weird. Uh, yeah, I figured. It's too late now. Yeah, you've been backed into a corner here. Holding a Halloween party. Huh. Okay. You don't always get Halloween stuff in anime since it's not really a big Japanese holiday. I'm sure Kaido gets pretty excited with Halloween. It's actually been once we've seen his mother's, hasn't it? I kind of miss her. Yes. It's more of a Western holiday. Yeah, trick or treat. It's what kids do. They go to random people's houses wearing a costume and ask for candy. Well, they are fit in, I guess. I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, you should be glad I'm even here. True. That Hiro and uh Kuboyasu. I blanked on his name for a bit. Could you buy a costume for 100 yen? Well, I guess you could buy pieces of a costume and throw something together. Maybe. A mummy and a ghost. With a... With a... Wow. uh, that's amazing. That's some creativity there. Oh man, just nobody bothered to bring a real costume. Oh, uh, yeah, that's his awesome Nendo costume. I don't think you have that authority. Wow, even as a coffin, that's impressive. Meanwhile, they could barely throw together toilet paper costumes. I know, right? uh, just a great delivery of that line. I mean, it's fine, I guess. He doesn't want roasted pork. I don't think there's many pumpkins that size. Oh, well, she's kind of cute. Wow. Uh, oh, damn. Uh, that that escalated quickly. Like that really caught me off guard. They just pulled weapons on them like nothing. Uh, that's a pretty good costume. That sounds about right. Eroi Koto or best Koto. Financial power. Uh, that's a, oh god, that's a nice room. I kind of want that room. Of course, I sell for just having a bigger room, but still. Of course, he has a Siamese cat. Why wouldn't he? Psycho family is best family. Dark Dragon's canon almost sounds a bit lewd. uh, No, don't do that. No, he doesn't think. He just does things. I don't think you'll get him in your pocket. He's not a normal person. So much meat. Really? I don't think he said that. No, yes, yes he is. Oh, that's pretty good. Talk with a mouthful, Nendo. No, he just doesn't get what you're going for here. Yeah. Yes, he can pay for it. He's good for it. That is a big inflation. No, no, Saiki is not. Sure, why not? Well, yeah, it's probably nicer than most of what you eat. He doesn't have a large vocabulary. Give him a break. I'm just impressed he can dress himself in the morning. I mean, you can buy a lot with 150 million yen. uh, he's just not all there upstairs. Uh, yeah, he's just... What? What was that sound? Thought I... thought I heard Kobayashi Yu. Yeah, was it worth it? I know, right? Uh... Dad, you lied to me. People can't just be bought with a suitcase full of money. Well, a lot of them can. Most of them can. Just not all of them. Because the world's a big place. There's a lot of different people in it, with different circumstances, different belief systems, so you can't have that much of a blanket attitude towards people. But yeah, most people you can definitely buy with a suitcase full of money. I'd say probably 95%. If I had to throw out a number. Uh, but that was a pretty good episode. We finally got to see what the money bath was about. The guy shows up near the end of the series. Well, near the first season. I'm probably get more of him next season. Hopefully he stops trying to steal away Terahashi, though. That's one of the unforgivable sins here in this show. You don't mess with Terahashi. Okay, what was happening there? Yes, yes it is. Okay, that was the 23rd episode of The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. And this episode Well, we had a new transfer student come to school. Not just any transfer student, but a insanely rich transfer student, like the heir to a big conglomerate and all that. And he came to the school for one reason. One reason only. Only one reason he would come to the school and surround himself by all those disgusting poor people. It's because the wonderful Teruhashi goes to the school, and he must have that girl for himself. But of course, that's not allowed. We will never allow that. Just a lot of people will not allow that. Like specifically the Teruhashi fan club, they will not allow that. So yeah, he has a work cut out for him if he wants to make that a reality, between the fan club and Teruhashi liking Saiki already, and him not doing himself any favors by being mean to Teruhashi's friends. So I don't think it's gonna go as well as he's kind of hoping it would. And that became obvious pretty quickly. Yeah, he just waves his money around to solve all his problems. He's that kind of character. I mean, I've seen this happen before in anime, where you had some rich jerk just kind of show up into the story to complicate things, usually with an eye on the main heroine. You know, there's a lot of shows will have a character like that. I just wish I could think of one on top of my head, but to better prove my point. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But that's just a thing that happens. Anyway, what's the bathroom scene? Teruhashi would hid away from this guy in the bathroom because she's a little bit conflicted because, you know, when some guy comes along with a big bank account, you know, a lot of girls might be tempted, and Teruhashi's a bit tempted there, but she knows she loves Saiki, so very conflicted there. And then he just shows up, and you might think, hey, you can't just go in, that's the girl's bathroom, it's like a crime or something. But no, we just gotta make it into the men's room, and then it's okay. I mean, yeah, that's how you solve that problem right there. It was funny when Teruhashi realized that had happened. But yeah, that was a very fun scene. I really enjoyed that scene, especially just because Saiki showed up at like the worst possible time. Right as she's confessing her love to Saiki shows up. He's like just the look on Saiki's face, you knew he screwed up. And he fell asleep. That's basically how he dealt with the problem. He pretended to sleep, pretended like he didn't hear it, just in a little blizzard around Teruhashi. It was a really fun scene. I really liked that scene a lot. And, but yeah, in the end, he was kind of rejected there because she does like Saiki and not him. So, you know, did not work out too well for him in the end. Although he did successfully convert the bathroom, so I guess that's a bit of a win. And yeah, he tried to like use his influence to do things like get Saiki to move to Siberia and little things like that. So yeah, pretty much not a very nice person. Nobody wants to go to Siberia. That's not okay. But yeah, man, we got some really great Teruhashi faces this episode. But we also got the return of Tsundere Grandpa, which is that's not something I needed in my life, but it's been given to me, so I'll deal with it. But just it's so weird. It's no less weird the second time. It's still weird. I don't think I will ever truly get used to the Tsundere Grandpa. It's just so weird, you know. Just I know my vocabulary is as good as Nendo's right now, but I can't think of a better way to describe it. But yeah, he went there, and he does not like Saiki's father. He's never liked Saiki's father, so he kind of tries to go on a little town adventure with everyone but the father, and then gets kind of separated from them. And he's like, well, fine, I don't want to hang out with you anyway. But internally, he's like, no, come back. I love you all, please. I want to spend time with you. So Saiki, you know my feelings, right? Yeah, I know your feelings. Bye. No, he doesn't care. But after seeing what he has to deal with, you know, his grandmother trying on outfits she has no business trying on, he's like, okay, you know what? I think my grandpa does need my help. I'll be back later, guys. And then he went there, and then somehow Grandpa and Endo hit it off. I don't understand. I guess because they're the two weirdest characters in this show. Why not? I mean, I guess that's kind of a bold thing to say. We have Mera, who's pretty weird. I mean, that maid scene where she dressed up like a maid trying to sneak in with his little entourage there, just. And then they just like dragged her away. That was some really subtle comedy in the background there. I enjoyed that a lot. And then something about him buying her laxatives, and she's like appreciative of it, and just she's a weird one too. But I do love her. Mera's great. And yeah, in the end, why did I almost call him Teruhashi? I guess I just have her on my brain constantly. The grandpa bought Saiki a present, you know, after consulting with Nendo about how to, you know, deal with Saiki, you know, the contact lens. He decided to buy him a pair of glasses, which, you know, fair enough. That's something Saiki would like. He clearly wears glasses. I can see there being interest there. I'm surprised he doesn't shake it up more often. Well, not really. I mean, usually, animators, they have a character look dressed the same for the most of the show because it's easier that way. You know, that's just how it is. That's why, school anime where everyone wears a school uniform is beneficial to, the animators because it makes life easier. But anyway, he bought glasses in the end for Saiki, but he gave them to the wrong person because Saiki uses his psychic powers to do that, and that allowed him to unintentionally make up with the father. Yay, that's exactly what he wanted, I'm sure. But that worked out in the end, so it's good. It's cool. They're one big happy family after all. And then that's the last. Oh no, we had trick or treating. I almost forgot to talk about the Halloween stuff. Well, Kaido had a Halloween party at his house because of course he did. Mr. Dark Flame Dragon, Mega Ultra dude. Of course he would like Halloween. It's definitely one of the more chuny holidays. Like if I had to call one holiday the most chuny holiday, it would be Halloween. Because you're literally dressing as something else, pretending to be something else. Something supernatural, something powerful, different than yourself. So that I never really thought about it before, but that is actually a really chuny holiday. But yeah, that I guess would explain why Satania from Gabriel Dropout also liked Halloween, now that I think about it. But yeah, nobody cared though. Everybody came over to Kaido's house, like none of them bothered dressing up for Halloween, really, aside from Kaido himself, his little vampire costume. So they went to the dollar store, the 100 yen store. You got a toilet paper mummy and whatever was on his fingers. And then we had the ghost pumpkin face, what do you call those? I'm blank on the name, but basically looked like he picked up trash. That's the joke there. But yeah, it's a fine costume. Of course, me being a poor person, being a poor child, most of my costumes were being a ghost with the costume just being a sheet with eye holes in it because that's, a ghetto costume that you wear when you can't afford to buy, a $20, $30 costume at the store. But I mean, it worked. I mean, little kids usually don't mind having a cheap costume, but unless they have that costume over and over again, or if they have a character they really like and they want to be him, like Goku from Dragon Ball Z or whatever, which I liked a lot as a kid. But anyway, I'm getting off track. The point is that the Halloween party didn't go the way he wanted to. He decided to go sulk in his coffin. Nendo just took it off, and he was just, in there with his face covered. But yeah, Kaido was he kind of acting like a child, and I did like Saiki pointing that out, like really good delivery of that line. But yeah, Halloween party could have been better, but I guess it could have been worse, knowing this show. But he tried. And the final scene was just, the rich dude trying to make Nendo as lackey, not understanding that Nendo is not of normal human intelligence. He's basically a gorilla that pretends to be a human. That's kind of what he is. And he learned that fairly quickly. I mean, he started, I wouldn't say quickly, he was starting to get the idea eventually. Especially when Nendo just threw all the cash away to throw a sinking object to help a child float, because this is Nendo we're talking about. Luckily, Saiki was nearby to help, but man, what a waste of money. Man, but of course, Nendo, being the gorilla that he is, he doesn't understand the value of a dollar, the value of a yen. So, he doesn't understand what he's doing. It's like if you gave $1 million to a cat. The cat doesn't understand that he could buy the finest cat food in the world for the rest of his life with that money. It's just something to tear up, that's basically what it is. So it's always a little bit sad when you see something like that, knowing how many starving children you could feed with that money. But anyway, that was pretty much the episode. And yeah, I'd say definitely one of the better episodes. It's nice to get to meet the new character, even if he's kind of a jerk, It's always nice to meet new characters and just some great Terahashi moments, like some sweating, some panicking faces. Especially when she, realized that Saiki heard her confession. That was pretty good too. I just loved where it went from there. But yeah, I'm just getting into repeating myself territory, so I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.